Buzelis. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. Now here's Doncic. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J. What a great front court matchup we have tonight, Legs. Do those battles look a little different from when you played?
Well, certainly there's less wrestling going on down on the block. More of these post players now want to step out and face up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility.
Now here's Doncic. Newell from outside. Drops in the three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Lively. It's Brown on the wing. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
Energy and activity. That is how Brown earns fouls like that.
That one misses. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
Still trying to find their rhythm offensively. Just 1 for 4 so far.
Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duren is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
Here's Doncic. Lively grabs a miss. Back to Brown.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Doncic. He has 7. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. From deep, here's Doncic. Lively grabs a miss. It's a one-on-one situation. Fires in the triple.
And while this has never been the strongest part of Butler's game, Jimmy can certainly hit a 3.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Butler. It's stolen by Lively. And here's the fast break. Off the left rim and out.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one misses. And no luck that time either. Three-pointer. Murray, no good. Down low. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Second personal foul.
Here's Murray. Still no points. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. To the inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched the glass.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Murray's shot is good.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Now Doncic, the layup off target. Pass to Buzelis. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
And that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
Doncic outside. Here's Newell. And he dunks it down.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Brown. Here's Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lively. Butler tries again. Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Third team foul. Jimmy Butler. First personal foul. Fifth team foul.
That's good from Doncic.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Pass to Buzelis. Off target from three-point range. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get the second. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Pass to Newell. The three is up. Kicks it to Doncic. No good on the triple. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back to you.
Allie, thanks for the report. Back to Doncic. Second shot opportunity. Here's Duren. Caruso outside. Pass to Newell. Missed it, even after all of those chances. In transition. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Buzelis has got 5.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And there's a pick. Pass to Newell. From deep. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, you have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Fires the 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
With the drive. Queta pulls it in. Pass to Santos. And stolen by Caruso. From deep, here's Doncic. He hits it. His 4th make in 10 tries.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Beyond the arc. On target. target from range. He's got 5.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Can't cash it in from close range. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Back to Grimes. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 heat exchanges.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
First team foul.
Here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Pass to Newell. The 3 is up. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Newell's got 6 here in the quarter.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
There's a screen from behind the arc. That shot off the mark.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Caruso. And here's Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. And here they come. Launches it. Santos good.
Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
Steady play from Doncic against contact.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
And if Duran decides to go up and try to dunk that, who in this league is going to get in his way?
Pass to Santos. Releases. Here's Keita. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Alexander Walker.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
It's his first trip to the line, and so he makes both from the line. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Sims. And yep, it's good. Sims has got his first 2 points of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
They set the pick. Pass to Buzelis. No good on the 3. Doncic with it. He's got 13. Now here's Bey. Back to Doncic. 2 on the clock. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Now here's Murray. Pass to Buzelis. Outside, Brown. Clock at 6. Here's Murray. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Doncic outside. Here's Newell. And here's Caruso outside. Hits the trifecta. Caruso's got 5 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
No, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Pass to Newell. Back to Doncic. To the paint. Duren. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Derek Lively.
And Duren doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Newell from outside. Hits a three-pointer. 17 points in the game.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The visitors with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, it's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said, winning has taken a backseat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Back to you guys.
It's all about results. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Brown, that's good.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
There's the screen. Pass to Alexander Walker. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Butler. Butler soars in to cap off the break.
And you have to admire how Jimmy Butler hustles, particularly when there's an opportunity in transition.
And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Doncic on the take. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 15.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
Here's Murray. From down in the low post, it goes.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Pass to Newell. Jacks up a 3. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
From deep, here's Doncic. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Brown inside. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Pass to Newell. To the middle. Duren with the bucket. He's got 5.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, How many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time, but what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Doncic outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And here's Butler outside. Good D by Doncic.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot. Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The visitors with the ball. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And they doubled up Doncic. On the wing, Bey. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Shoots from the line. Brown, that's good. Brown's got 11 points.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by... And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Doncic outside. Pass to Newell. Doncic on the wing. Duran the screen. Lets it go from 11. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Doncic has got 20 points.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Three-pointer, Buzelis.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Pass to Newell. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
3 points.
Newell's got 14 points here in the second half.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Now Brown. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Newell. And that one's no good. He's 5 of 7 in this one. There's the 3. Doncic up top. Duran the screen. Right side, Alexander Walker. Buries it from 3.
Alexander Walker.
Alexander Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Pass to Buzelis. And here's Lively. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
As cold as he was in the first half, he's done a great job regrouping and turning things around after the break.
Here's Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range. Not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys. And now that's 1 3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those three-point opportunities.
And the dunk by Duren.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Pass to Newell. Here's the 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Newell's got 6 in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really... Yet tonight has been all about Jaylen Brown, a legit star in this league.
Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways, so you gotta take that into account. It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Brown. Screen by Lively. Brown inside. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Driving in. Up and in on the layup.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
And here's Doncic. Count it. Good. Doncic has got 10 points in just the second half.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Doncic with it. Shot clock at 6. They double him with Brown. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Away team ball.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Duren. 5 to shoot. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Mitchell. Six to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Away team ball.
Seven seconds left in the final quarter. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks.